During the first week of 501, students create an EdTech 501 learning log in Mahara, a free open source portfolio tool that is linked to Moodle through a single sign-on system. So I have a really easy link here at the top right, which opens up Mahara in a new tab. Once they click that the first time, an account is automatically created, and then I have them do some things, update their profile, post to each other's Mahara walls, get acclimated to Mahara. But I provide them with a template to copy, and I will show you that template now for 501. I have various templates. So let me find the 501 template here. Here it is. So this is a template that students can copy, and they are provided with this. They actually copy it on the next page, which is the home page. So all they have to do is just copy, and it copies the whole collection. So they just click one button and it's copied. Individual pages, I'll show you this. So here's their, well, this is the second page. I'm sorry. Here's the first artifact that they submit. So as you can see, I have this page tagged with the standard as well as the course name. But then also individual pages have what these are called annotation blocks. And these are associated with the AECT standard. I'll click edit this page and show you how this works. So if I edit this particular block, I've added this information, and I require that students submit a substantial description of how and why the artifact aligns with that standard. And here I have selected the proper AECT indicator. I have uploaded a file of these to the Mahara site so that they're available. And so all of these are created for the students when they copy their template. They can also filter for AECT standards just by clicking the tags, and it will show you which of their portfolio pages or learning log pages meet those standards. As you can see, AECT 4.5, I have 2 pages here. So I can look at those. This offers students another really handy way to kind of keep track of their artifacts. But another thing I am using with my portfolio template that students copy is it's called Smart Evidence, and this is the first page of this portfolio. And these open circles show that this particular artifact is aligned with this standard, this 1.2 content knowledge standard. I suggest students create learning log collections for each of their courses, and then at the end of the program they can go through them and see, okay, I'm going to use this artifact, and this applies to this standard. But it's kind of up to them. As we know, we give them full freedom in whatever kind of tool and system they want to use. So I'm going to show you now one of the students in 501 for this semester. I can just go to the group here. And I will show you one of the learning logs, and I went ahead and made comments to it. I'm not requiring that instructors do this at this point, but they do know how to do this. So if they want to, as they're grading the assignments in Moodle, they can also do this. So as you can see on this particular student's learning log on her first page, which is the Smart Evidence page, she has these checked, and that means it's proficient. If it's not proficient, it's red with a little X through it. So they can quickly see that it's proficient, and if they click this link, if there's any feedback from the instructor, that will be there. In fact, here is my feedback here. And this is where I could change the rating if I wanted to, but I've I'm using the College of Ed rating here in complete, basic, and proficient. So I've rated her as proficient. And this is pretty much how it looks. And you can go to any of their pages, and as you're looking at them, as you can see, she really did include some good information. So what I'm doing is I'm preparing them to really be successful at the end of our program and be able to complete their rationale and all their papers that they need to write. There's one more thing I want to show you, and that is how they submit their collections to Moodle. And this is really cool. So we're back in the Moodle course now, and I'm actually going to log in as a student again. Poor Jennifer, we're going to pick on her again and log in as her. So what we have students do in the courses where we use Mahara as a learning log, of course, students will add their artifact to a learning log page, and then all they have to do is submit that page to Moodle. If there's something that we also need to edit, like a Google Doc, we have them submit in a text box the link to their Google Doc with editing permissions, but it just kind of depends upon the assignment. So again, I'm going to go to assignments here, and I'm going to select an assignment that she has not submitted yet. So she's doing great. So she submitted this before the due date. So her next assignment to submit would be the school evaluation summary. And I will go through all the steps except the final one, so she won't know that I've done this. As you know, all the assignments include instructions and the due date for the assignment and a detailed grading rubric. And then she can add a comment here if she wants, but she simply selects Add Submission. And then when she scrolls down, here's where she can see her learning log collection. She just has to select that and click Save Changes, and that's it. When the instructor goes to the assignment in Moodle, the link to her learning log will be there. The instructor clicks that link, it opens up into a new tab, and all the instructor has to do is navigate to the particular page of the assignment. I feel like the instructor has to, that's the extra work they have to do, that's less important than making it easy for the student. So all the student has to do is submit their entire collection and anything else that might be required of the assignment. Thanks for viewing.